Alright pellets, hello and welcome back. I hope that you're ready to have some fun because I am back in my cover tops. With this ship I have almost 200 kills. At the moment I am on 198 or 197. I didn't count them all, but I will very soon because the 200 kill mark is around the corner. For this ship's fit, I didn't change much. At the moment this fit is absolutely perfect. Its DPS did go up by a little bit because of the new skills that I am finishing up, but the rest of the fit, drones and weapons is the same. Even the rigs are the same. We'll change them when tier 4 rigs come out. I think that will happen soon, we will see. So this ship is at the moment one of my most successful and one of my favorite ships to fly. Now besides this ship, here you are going to see one Interceptor. This will be the Slasher Interceptor, or if we stick to EVE Online ship naming, this will be the Stiletto. A very fast and a very lethal little ship. Now I know that people call the ship a mosquito, and when you look at it I can kind of see a mosquito, but that won't prevent me from loving the ship. Interceptors are very interesting. They are immune to bubbles. Bubbles don't catch these ships. That means they are perfect for null systems, and they are perfect for shooting down miners. They're perfect for carrying valuable cargo from null to high sec, and they can also be very deadly if they are in high numbers. Now for the fit, well, this ship's fit isn't that expensive at the moment, because the operation that I was in didn't guarantee that I will survive, so I did go with cheap fit. Because, well, if I have to be shot down, then at least I will keep it cheap for this time. But as time goes on, I'll definitely upgrade this ship and I'll definitely make it one of my mains at one point. Well, I think it's time to jump into the cover tops again, and it will be time to start with the fight. And well, I think it will be very interesting to see what will happen. Okay, so this will be the first target. Now our systems, our sectors were under enemy attack, and we did have to mobilize and find and eliminate the target, which we did very efficiently. The first target will be this Rapture that did kind of cause a lot of problems, but that ship was shot down. Time to get the pod. As you can see, very nice loot. These ships were very expensive. Most of these ships are very expensive. And locked on the pod. Well, the fleet members did shoot down the pod. As you can see, we have a full fleet. There's actually multiple fleets running around, and it was a pretty big operation, I have to admit. Next target, this is a Slasher Interceptor. Well, speaking of the devil, there is the Interceptor. Keep in mind, if these ships get scrambled and webbed, they are mostly easy targets, because if they lose their speed, they lose their defenses. A lot of ships keep jumping in. This will escalate into a major fight, so let's see what will happen. Next target, a Algos Salt and a Navy Destroyer. Okay, this Algos is definitely taking some hits. We are shooting it down. These ships are actually taking a lot of damage, and I think the second half of the enemy fleet did run away. Not quite sure about that detail, but there were a lot more ships that I did notice, and they seem to be gone. But so far these ships are definitely fighting to the very last one of them, and I absolutely respect that. They were honorable fighters. Well, what I'm talking about, we're still fighting. Okay, this destroyer was eliminated. This Interceptor was, I think, shot down. Not quite sure. It might have warped out. This Talbot Assault decided to make me the primary, where actually I am the primary. Okay, this will be fun. I am scrambled and webbed, but we do have a very nice logistics, so I am not afraid of taking any armor damage because it would be repaired very quickly. And the last target is this Interceptor that escaped. Well, that was a good fight. Good fight to all participants. That was very nice. And we successfully defended our systems, and we successfully defended the enemy attack this time around. Well, I guess it's time to loot these wrecks. Very nice loot, by the way. Very nice loot. Now on to the Interceptor. Well, this will be fun. As you can see, we have maybe 30, maybe more Interceptors running around. I can already feel the graphics card crying in the phone because it has to render so many ships moving around at high velocity. And, well, like I said before, these little ships can be very lethal if you can get a big number of them, because they are fast, they have a very small signature radius, they are hard to hit, and if you get swarmed by 50 of these ships, then it can be very rough. Of course, if you have smart bombs, then you can just smart bomb a gate and kill all of them, but at the moment smart bombs are not in the game. For our gain, that's good, because we don't have to worry about that happening. And, well, it will be interesting to see what all of these small ships can do. And we do have a lot of fleets ready, by the way. First targets are these two interdictors that were at the wrong place at the wrong time. I have no idea what they were doing here, but I see two bubbles. That means they were up to some combat. That one escaped to the belt, but the objective was not to chase them. We did have other plans in mind. But these two ships were scared. I mean, they got swarmed by 50 interceptors, so... Well, not 50, at least 20 or 30. I don't know how many of us were actually available at that day, but it was definitely a lot of triangles, as they say. Next targets. Well, this one will be fun. Warping at a Inquisitor anomaly. Oh man, I can already feel a battlecruiser being shot down at the end of this runway. And you know what's funny? If they have a low-end or mid-range device, having so many interceptors is going to make your game lag. So we have strength in numbers. In this case, literally strength in numbers, because I can tell you, we are causing some serious lag to all players in our vicinity. A hurricane, okay, this will be fun. Now I am a little bit far away because I was a little bit late, but I didn't come too late to the party. At least I am going to be in the kill mail of that hurricane. Well, that hurricane did not live long. I think I was only like maybe a couple seconds late. That was enough for me to completely miss to do any damage, but I was still in the kill, so that's what matters in the end. Well then, time to continue our journey. That's, I think, the third or second kill with these little interceptors. Now here we are just waiting for the order to come through. We are hugging the gate. Well, not actually hugging the gate, but we're just, sitting here. Okay, well, the jump order has been given. Oh man, let the games begin. This is about to be fun. This is about to be fun. So many of these little ships are going to do so much damage. Oh my god, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, well, arriving at the station, we have 2 reds. Okay, I will go after, let's see, I'll actually try to go catch that interceptor. That's the order given. If I can't catch that interceptor, I'll go after the Stabber fleet. Well, okay, I am not fast enough. That's the downside of my cheap rigs. Oh well, no big deal. I'll just go after the cruiser. It's closer and slower. Okay, there is a shuttle coming through, I think, but that's not the objective at the moment. This cruiser is about to have a very bad day. This cruiser has a lot of triangles running around it, and well, I don't know about the frame rate, but yikes. That's one down. Okay, let's go on to the next one. And this Condor was destroyed. Well, I know why I'm locking the pod, because the pod will be destroyed within seconds. Or actually... well, that was interesting. Okay, 2 ships down. Let's see who the next target will be. Depends on the order given to warp. Okay, we're warping. Good. Let's see what will happen on the... oh my god, I feel like we're about to kill 20 retrievers. Let's see. We're at a belt. Well, it's empty. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. 41 in local and at least 20 of ours. So 20 enemy ships. Okay, this will be fun. Going to the next belt. Let's see what will happen over there. Okay, we'll be... oh, okay, nice. 2 faction frigates. Well then, let's have some fun, shall we? That succubus is obliterated, and this Dramiel has been absolutely destroyed. Oh my god. Well, 2 faction frigates died within like 5 seconds. Scary. Very scary. Now imagine if we had 50 of these ships. Well, I think we did actually have 50. I'm not quite sure actually about the numbers anymore, so my apologies for that. Well then, 2 faction frigates kicked the bucket very quickly, and I think I will clip the kill mails.
Warp drive active.
Those were some very expensive faction frigates. Let's see what's on the other side of this belt. Oh, a Venture. Okay, well let's quickly get that one. And well, that was a very fast Venture 3. Now I haven't shut down a miner in a very long time, and seems like that tradition will keep on. Warping on the next belt. Let's see what's gonna happen. Empty. Okay, fair enough. Still more than 40 people in local. A lot of targets are most likely running around. Warping to the station. Okay, this is about to be a station games. Alright, well, not quite sure how that will end up. A prototype. Okay, well this prototype will be melted within seconds. Okay, approaching. Have the scrambler, have the web, have the disruptor, and poof. Just like that. What is that? A Drake. Oh. Okay, interesting. Interesting, a tier 8 battlecruiser. Okay. Time to demonstrate what 20 interceptors can do to a battlecruiser. This is about to be fun. A Vexor has also undocked. These 2 ships, if they decide to fight, they are going to have a very bad day. Because I think we all have some nasty electronic warfare modules. Okay, this Drake is taking heavy damage on its shield, and my graphics card is taking some heat, as expected from so many effects running around. It docked, right? That was a smart decision. It would be very funny if a Gila. Okay, time for the trophy. Come on, lock it on faster. There we go. It docked. Oh, come on. It would be so nice if we did actually catch that. We have so much firepower with this fleet. Alright, well, all of them crawled back into the station. Alright, fair enough. I can't blame them. I would actually do the same if I had 30 interceptors waiting for me outside of the station. Nice. I can tell you, this was too much fun. This was too much fun. What is this? A Daredevil? Okay, come on, lock it. Oh, come on. It's literally docked. Alright, fair enough. Now, small ships are absolutely fun to fly in fleets. This was action-packed and adrenaline-packed. I have to admit, a Condor 2 has undocked. And they are undocking. Alright, we are just regrouping. We are regrouping because they are slowly growing in numbers. Well, that was a fun ride with the Interceptors. Absolutely one of the most fun fleets that I have been in a very, very long time. It was absolutely satisfying to fly and shoot down all of these ships. First solo target though will be this Navy Vexor, or will it be? Let's see what will happen. Now, I always respect Navy ships. They can be very deadly if built properly. For example, this Vexor Navy can have around the same DPS as my ship, and that is around 500 to 700, so you never know what can happen. Alright, well, seems like I am winning this fight. This Navy did panic, and now the NPCs are shooting me as their primary. That's fine, that's fine. Going to orbit at 13, and my internet decided to be bad, so this Vexor escaped on maybe 20 to 30% hull. A very, very lucky Vexor. Alright, well, on to the next target. Let's see what will happen. Warping on that anomaly in couple seconds. I am just preparing. I'm just waiting for the cloaking device to finish its cooldown. You know, just in case. Alright, warping in at this. Oh, it's only a destroyer. Alright, well, I guess I'll take it since I missed the first target. Now this will be funny. Keep an eye on who gets the kill, because it is not me who will get the final hit on this. The NPCs actually got the final hit on this Thrasher, so technically the NPCs stole my kill. That was something that I have never experienced before, but it did happen, and well, I guess that's just one less kill mark. And that was kind of very funny, but I did not laugh at the time because I wasn't happy with what happened. Okay, warping on the next anomaly before I lose all my shield from these ships that are shooting at me in this anomaly. Okay, warping in. Let's see what will happen. Couple more seconds to finish warping. Okay, this is a destroyer. A destroyer that's camping the anomaly. You might ask, how do I know? Well, this destroyer did have criminal and I was chasing it around the system. Finally did caught up with it, but the criminal timer disappeared and well, I have the criminal timer now. Okay, that ship was destroyed. Time to loot this wreck. If my internet allows me to move, that is, because for some reason my ship takes half a decade to rotate 180 degrees and I blame my internet connection for that. Okay, looting the wreck. After that I will warp to the next anomaly, or should I say warping to the next target. Okay, this is a medium anomaly. Let's prepare for warp. I am waiting for the clocking device to go down. The cooldown needs to be at least 5 seconds because in some cases I will have to immediately cloak upon landing. You never know what can happen, so you have to be careful. Always be careful. That way you are going to ensure survival in case something happens that you did not plan for. Okay, let's see. A Talvar. Well, haven't seen these ships in a while, so first Talvar kill in a long time. I kind of miss flying the Talvar. That was such a fun to fly ship. Actually, I might go back and do a couple of PvP videos with the Talvar. That ship is a legend. Mine is still alive though. The old videos that I have done with the Talvar, that ship is still alive. I have it and it just parked a little bit far away from my home system, but I can easily transport it to my home base. Okay, the pod will be destroyed in a couple seconds. There we go. That was nice. Let's scoop the wrecks and let's quickly warp out before anything comes after me. Because, well, I still have that 5 billion ISK bounty on this ship that I'm currently flying, so I definitely don't want to lose that bounty because it is what's making the roams for me interesting. There's always the chance that I might get jumped by pirates who are looking to get that bounty, and to this day I have no idea who gave me the bounty. I just know that it's there, people told me, so that's kind of funny. Hey Tristan, do I really have to kill this? Well, I have. A Tristan frigate. Don't underestimate the Tristans. They can be very, very deadly. I have seen Tristans survive against faction frigates, so never underestimate these little ships. They can be very dangerous, especially because they use drones. Drones are very powerful tools. And let me quickly get the loot. I remember shooting down a Tristan that gave me maybe 50 million in ISK I think maybe a month ago. So you never know what you can get from these ships. Well, I got a blueprint, so that was nice. And time to warp to the next location. Now, you did see me fail to shoot down one target. Well, I'll actually show you another fail of mine where the targets escaped. Now this will be interesting because it will be 2 versus 1, and I was actually chasing these 2 ships for maybe 5 systems, and I eventually managed to find them. So the primary will be this Vexor Navy. I had a terrible warp in. I warped in too far away, and I am proceeding to approach the target to orbit with the afterburner, but I am a little bit too far away, and and I came just a second late to turn on the turn on the disruptor, and this ship escaped. So that was fail number 2, and well, I count it actually as fail number 3 because I failed to catch that Vexor Navy and I failed to catch that Caracal. But it's okay, it's part of the game and it happens. So far I have good success with this ship. Well, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, fly safe, and I'll see you next time.